On to a team that's really got it going this year. Carolina Panthers coming off of a bye week, 4-0, and they flew all the way out to the Pacific Northwest, the place where they were eliminated in the postseason. Marshawn Lynch back after missing a couple of games with a hamstring injury and plowing in just their second rushing touchdown this year, LT.
I know he's happy to get back in the end zone.
Pick it up in the third quarter, Seattle up 10-7. Marshawn throwing it back to Russell Wilson, and watch Ricardo Lockett. Yeah, now you're going to fight for the ball. And he picks it right off of Coleman's head.
This guy's 5'9".
Who put that play in for Marshawn was very creative, because that was the ugliest double pass.
It was probably his mom who called the OC.
He does more than return kicks.
So 17-7 at that point. Now it's 20-7, but Cam to Greg Olsen, who had a huge day. 7 catches for a $131. That sets up first and goal. And the guy who grew up just outside of Seattle, Jonathan Stewart, he had 2 touchdowns on the day. Panthers are down just 6. On to the fourth. And how about the day Jimmy Graham had? 8 catches for 140 yards. Here, Russell Wilson looking for him downfield.
It's about time.
They got to find a way to incorporate him in the offense. Great play by Russell, keeping his eyes down.
Led to a Hauschka field goal and a 9-point lead. But the Panthers are not done. Cam zips it to Olsen for a gain of 32, gets it down to the goal line. And then it's Stewart again. He had 78 yards on those 2 scores on the ground. However, the Panthers would miss the extra point, so they're down 3 instead of 2. Next Seahawks drive, Wilson sacked by Kawan Short.
We see that too much. Russell Wilson running for his life.
So they're forced to punt, but here comes Cam. Ted Ginn Jr., his one grab goes for 18 yards. Then Newton on 3rd and 3. No timeouts with under a minute to go to Jericho Cotchery.
Throwing strikes.
That's a pickup of 7. More importantly, moves the chains. Now Newton, with under 40 ticks left, finds a wide open Greg Olsen.
Wow. How do you get that wide open?
Cam and Richard Sherman discussing that exact point, Prime. We'll talk about that in a moment. Wilson now, one last chance, looking deep downfield. That's incomplete. And so now Wilson, and we know what's coming next. You catch it, I'll toss it. Here we go, and that's going to do it.
On the field.
The Panthers, 5-0 for the first time since 2003 when they went to the Super Bowl.